It's Wednesday, time for our weekly trip out to the new zoo.
Neil Anderson joins us again live from Swamico. Hi, Neil.
Hey, good morning. Well, it's nice and cold, and if you're an animal out here, you'd want to be a snow leopard because these guys are built for the cold weather. And actually, you know, they're smart enough right now that they're going to go inside and warm up a little bit too. They're just finished eating their morning breakfast. We can see, kind of looking in through one of the den doors, you can see the snow leopard. But you know, we talk a little bit about snow leopards and how they're built for the cold. One thing with snow leopards, you know, they have a real broad, short nose and a large nasal cavity. And what that does is that helps them to go ahead and preheat this cold air that's coming in. So before it gets down to their lungs, it's kind of a preheater. The other thing that's neat with these guys is that they have that long tail. Their tail is about as long as the body of the animal itself. And it is also, it's really got a lot of fat in the tail, and it works like a scarf for these guys. So they'll spend a lot of the time, you can see with their exhibit out here, you know, they've got a few different resting platforms. We also have a little hammock for them. But even in this weather, they'll spend a lot of time out during the day, just kind of soaking up the sun and staying warm, just with the adaptations that they do have. Their fur is really dense. And one other neat thing that you're going to find too is that animals that are adapted to the cold, what they do is they're going to have, especially their extremities, are going to be a little bit shorter. If these guys were out right now, you'd be able to go ahead and take a look at their ears are real small. And that is just simply so that they can go ahead and conserve heat. So there's less heat loss. Their pads, very similar to the previous week when we talked about the lynx. You know, they have, you know, they've got fur, you know, on the bottom of their paws. And likewise, they use them as snowshoes as well. But these guys are built for this temperature, so if you do come out to the zoo, they're active early in the morning, later in the afternoon, but in this type of weather, they're going to be outside as well.
Well, and they're very smart because they really know where the warmth is, which is inside right now.
They do. We're outside, they're inside. Now think about that, right?
Who's the smart one, right?
Yeah,
Thanks,
I know. Exactly. Sounds good.